It's nice to have you in this space. Come on in and get comfortable. Oh, I see some familiar faces. Hi, Regina. Hi, Magda. Hi, Viv. Beautiful.
Hi.
Roxanne. Do not be scared to have your camera on. We love, 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 love to see your beautiful faces. And we are recording, but guess what? We're only recording who is spotlit. So we don't have to worry. Like, you can be making crazy faces, whatever. Your hair could be a mess, whatever. It's not going to record you. But it's nice for practitioners to be able to see other human faces as they're talking in this virtual world. We have a really large group of signups, which I always love, and we have a really great turnout. That means, ooh, we found something that people are either like, I want to know more about this, or I've experienced this. My shirt. Yes. And I've been cold like Bernie all day long. Or it's a sign that, people are just curious. And in this world, somebody is, I'm gonna mute right here. There we go. In this world that we're all existing in right now, we are existing in new ways of living, new ways of being with the community, probably new ways of working, all the things. And we're all looking for that magic pill. Society shows us that, right? Everything has a buzzword. Everything is lured in front of us to make us smarter, wiser, more compassionate, better sex drive, all those great things. And there really is no magic pill, but there are all sorts of things that we can use in our wellness toolkit that will help us adapt, restore, reset. And that's what we're hoping to get you into tonight with this Yoga Nidra. But quickly, in the chat box, and people are still coming in the chat box, we like to do our roll call. Please type in your city, state, and country, and let's see who wins the prize for being the furthest away. Okay, we got Menlo Park. I'm in Menlo Park as well. SF, New York City. There you go. Malaysia. Okay, I don't know if we can win. Oh, Malaysia, Canada, Montana, Hotlanta, Tampa, Mill Valley. Look at that. This is why I do this. Philly, Tunisia, Ohio, Orlando, Australia. That is such a beautiful sight. And once again, that says everybody is really interested in this topic, whether you've participated in Yoga Nidra before, whether you have no idea why you're here, it just called to you. It's your intuitive nature that says you need this. So I welcome you into the space, and I congratulate you for taking a moment for yourself tonight to learn, explore, and hopefully add something to your wellness toolkit. Banyan Tree Women's Collective is a 501c3 based out of the San Francisco Bay Peninsula. We believe that access, choice, and experience to these wellness classes, events should be inclusive. It should not be determined by the amount of money in your bank account or your geography. And we do this because of this beautiful site right here. Everybody from all over the world is in this one space to learn. And so now I'm going to pass it to one of, actually, she was our first practitioner that joined us, Chantal, and she's a wealth of information. We will have a moment for Q&A at the end. So please make sure to stick around. We are also going to explain each day, because this is a multi-class experience. Chantal will explain that more to you, but just make sure that you stick around for the end as we close out in the ways that you can continue to participate. And we will have that space for any questions. All right, Ms. Chantal, welcome. Passing the baton to you.
All right. Thank you so much for having me, Banyan Tree Women's Collective and Mel. I always feel so much gratitude for being here and being able to teach. So I think I've seen many of you in my classes before, and it's always great to see familiar names and faces. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Chantal Boyer, and I serve as a certified Ayurvedic health counselor. I'm also a certified CCA Yoga Nidra instructor and certified nutrition consultant. Yeah, we're going to jump into learning about Yoga Nidra today. And so Yoga Nidra is unlike what maybe people associate and think of when they hear the word yoga. Many people who do yoga know that yoga means union, but others who don't practice regularly or maybe just haven't been like shared, there's more than just poses to yoga. So yoga means oneness or union, and nidra in Sanskrit translates to sleep. So yoga nidra is yogic sleep. And you'll find that while we're doing this practice, the intention is not to go to sleep, but you may, and that is perfectly fine. This is really the practice of an expanded state of awareness while you're in deep relaxation, but still consciously aware. So if your body really needs this deep rest, you may fall asleep. And that is part of the reason why I'm doing a Yoga Nidra series. And we're doing it every other day from February 2nd through February 10th. And I'm doing it at different times because when you practice Yoga Nidra at different times of the day, you will begin to find what time of day suits you to practice. Some of you may find that you're able to drop in deeper during the evening when it's quieter and you've done everything that you need to do for the day. Some of you may find that doing it in the morning before you start doing anything else is actually more ideal for you. But I'm also hosting a 30-minute sort of like lunchtime Yoga Nidra session because while Yoga Nidra can be very deeply relaxing, you can also have some waking up and energy reinvigorating you. So during the day is also not a bad time to practice. So Yoga Nidra is available to you to practice at any time of day. But I'm going to be leading a couple different sessions. So I think Mel, at the end of this Yoga Nidra talk and session, will bring up the dates with the different times. They're all Pacific Standard Time. So you'll need to register for each one as an individual class, because if you can join every single day in the series, great. I think it's a really good way for you to experience what time of day works best for you. But if you can only find certain spots, if only evening works for you, then we have those available for you too. So yeah, Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. You will practice Yoga Nidra lying down. So I'm going to talk to you about how to create your Yoga Nidra nest, or the space in which you will practice Yoga Nidra. So if you've gone to yoga before, or if you've done virtual yoga, the very last pose that you end up in is Savasana. And this is corpse pose, and you're lying on your mat on your back with your palms up and your eyes are closed. So you will be in this same pose, but because you're going to be lying there for at least 30 minutes, you're going to want to grab a couple other things to allow you to be the most comfortable, because you will find if you're lying on the ground, a yoga mat for 30 minutes might end up making like the back of your head a little sore. You might find that you want to bolster underneath your knees, and you don't need to have a yoga bolster if you just roll up a blanket or some towels. Just a little something under your knees will help take off some of the pressure that ends up straining some of that lower back. So you'll want either a mat, some blankets, a pillow, and if you have it or you want it, an eye mask. It's not necessary. You may also do this lying down on your bed. That is totally fine too, but you might notice that if you lay down in your bed, you may tend towards sleep. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is beyond just relaxing. We will set our sankalpa or an intention, and this is really a time for you to think about how you envision yourself being in the world, and setting this intention and being very clear about how you want to see yourself in this world, and visualizing it and stating it in the present tense is a part of your yoga nidra practice and experience. It's something that I will bring up while I'm guiding you through yoga nidra. You can kind of think of yoga nidra as a deep guided meditation, except for the difference is that you're lying down and you're not sitting upright with your eyes closed. So the other thing we want to be mindful of is, because we're going to be lying down for a while, you're always going to want to go and use the restroom. Even if you don't think you need to use the restroom, you're going to want to just go and take a bio break anyways, because you don't want to be disruptive or disrupted by, needing to do that. And obviously, you're going to want to tell any other people in the house or the room with you that you're going to need a quiet place for at least 30 minutes tonight. Some of the other sessions are a little bit longer, because tonight I'm, doing a bit more explaining about what you need and such. But I will say that even if you have outside noises that you can hear, they can still just become a part of your practice. And I don't typically recommend adding a bunch of scents. So like essential oils are typically used, and I recommend them to my clients often for, bringing a state of calm or peace, and lighting incense, it can be nice, or even rubbing essential oils like on your, not directly on your skin, but like mixed in a carrier oil, and like smelling it on your palms can be really nice, and a diffuser and such. But for the practice of yoga nidra, I really like for the space to be clear and clean and free of other things that might tickle your senses, right? So you really just want to create a space that's going to be comfortable and as quiet and calm and peaceful as you can. So if you haven't already grabbed an eye mask or pillow, a pillow for your head, a blanket, and somewhere to lay down, take note that those are things that you're going to want to gather before we start our yoga nidra practice. I'm just going to chat a little bit about meditation and yoga nidra. So we have a couple different states that our brain goes into, and meditation is this really fascinating state that our brain gets into that we can call the fourth state of consciousness, right? So this is where we have alpha waves that are between 8 to 13 waves per second. And this is when we see the brain so relaxed. And when we do yoga nidra and we get into this state of relaxation, it's actually like very cleansing, purifying, and not only good for us like on an emotional, spiritual level, but even deep into a physical level. Our cells are rejuvenated and our level of stress comes down. So I've also shared, in your takeaway email, you'll find that there are many benefits from practicing yoga nidra that coincide with the benefits that we see have been studied for meditation. And I love teaching yoga nidra because, while I work with clients on nutrition and how to have proper digestion, if you're constantly in a state of stress, it kind of doesn't matter what you're eating because you won't be able to digest it properly. I'm not going to get too far into the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, but when you're in a state of calm and deep meditation, you're just at a level where things are in a balanced equilibrium. Okay, you're not in a state of distress, and getting to this place carries over. You know, the more we practice meditation and getting to a state of calm, your mind and body and your emotional state will begin to remember how to come back to that place. You know, we hear practice makes perfect, and we're not striving for perfection, but we know that the more we continue to practice and make time to be in meditation and to be in a state of calm, the more our body, mind, and nervous system remembers how to get and be in that place. So yeah, yoga nidra is just a really beautiful practice. And again, I don't want you to be discouraged if you fall asleep tonight. I will be very transparent and let you know that when I went through my yoga nidra teacher training, we practiced 2 to 3 times a day. And I was falling asleep in the beginning, you know, for the first few sessions. And even when I would practice yoga nidra before I did my yoga teacher training, because I would always do yoga nidra at night. And then when I started doing yoga nidra in the morning, I found that that's what works better for me. So another thing I want you to take note of in preparation for yoga nidra is that you want to be on a well-digested or even empty stomach. So you don't want to feel ravenous, because obviously if your stomach is grumbling and telling you that you're very hungry, you will likely be distracted by that. But you're not going to want to lie down on a full stomach, because all of your blood and your organs are going to be focusing on digestion, and you're going to feel very heavy, and it's going to be hard to really get into a state of deep relaxation. And also lying down when you're trying to digest isn't great for your organs. So if you're really hungry right now and your tummy is rumbling, maybe just go grab a date or something, or a little spoonful of honey or peanut butter or something. But if you've already eaten dinner, I hope that you're well digested so that you feel comfortable enough to lie down for the next like 30-ish minutes. Yeah, so does anybody have any questions about what they need to create their yoga nidra nest? Because I want to make sure that people have time to go grab their things, lie down. During yoga nidra, it's, you know, your option if you want to keep the camera on, obviously, because you're just going to be lying down with your eyes closed. And yeah, so yeah, does anybody have any questions about what they need? I'll just repeat them quickly. Either something to cover your eyes, if that's a scarf. The blanket, you might actually want a blanket on top, because you'll find that when you're lying still on the ground, you will likely get colder than you think. If you're lying on your bed, yeah, use the blanket for on top. And also if you have a blanket or a towel or a bolster, you'll want that to go underneath your knees. And you're going to want a pillow. The eye mask scarf situation is really up to you. I find that it can be distracting. It depends on if you're the type of person who normally uses an eye mask and it's not distracting to feel that on your face. Otherwise, I would just say go to somewhere where the lights are very low or it's dark and dim, because we don't want a lot of light on your eyes while you're laying down for yoga nidra. Okay, so I'm going to say let's let everybody take the next 7 minutes to go grab what they need and set up your yoga nidra nest. Also use the bathroom. And then once everybody's back, then we can start your yoga nidra session.
And you had one or two join just now late, so maybe you want to let them know what's going on.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So very briefly, I'm not going to spend too much time going over like the info around yoga nidra, except for to say that it translates to yogic sleep. And it'll take us into a state of deep conscious awareness, but you'll also be deeply relaxed. The goal is not to fall asleep, but to stay awake and aware. And you will be lying down in Shavasana, or also corpse pose. So on your back with your palms facing forward. And because we're going to be lying down for at least 30 minutes, you're going to want to make sure that you have things to make you comfortable. So very likely that will include a pillow for the back of your head. If you have a yoga mat, you might even want to put, like a blanket underneath the yoga mat, unless it's a very cushiony mat. You'll want a blanket to go on top of you so that you don't get too cold while you're lying down and being still. Either towels, a pillow, or another blanket rolled up so that it can be underneath the back of your knees. And if it's bright where you are and you can't dim the lights and you don't want it all the way dark because you're worried you're going to fall asleep, then maybe a light scarf or an eye mask to cover your eyes. And then you will want to make sure that you go and use the bathroom before we lie down. So those are the things that you're going to want to gather together. We call this your yoga nidra nest. So you'll want to go get those things set up and get ready, and we'll start shortly before 6:30. I'm also going to scoot to the restroom very quickly.
As Chantal is in the restroom, just give a reminder, I'm sure people can hear, but we've got 3 more minutes before we start.
All right. Since I can't see everybody, just gonna give a couple more seconds just in case anybody can hear me and they're like grabbing the last of their things. We'll say one more minute. All righty. We're going to go ahead and get started. So everybody should be lying down with your palms facing up. Your body should be in a comfortable position and you can begin to relax. Now is the time to do any final wiggling or make your last adjustments in order to be the most comfortable. Remember that you will not be moving for the next 30 minutes. Allow the earth beneath you to hold you and support your weight. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it all out. Take another breath in, and this time, as you let it out, give a deep sigh and say, ah. Beautiful. Now let's begin by establishing an intention to remain awake and aware for the entire practice today. Together say, I will remain awake and aware. Awake and aware. Now I would like you to completely relax. There is nowhere you need to go and nothing that you need to do for a while. Listen to my voice and allow my voice to guide your awareness. If you hear any outside sounds, let them take you deeper within. All the while, remember to stay 100% awake and 100% aware. Awake and aware. Bring your awareness to your hands. Notice where they are. Notice what they are touching. Let go of any holding, control, or tension in your thumbs, fingers, and palms. Let gravity take your hands into whatever position that gravity wants it to be in. Letting go of holding, letting go of tension, letting go, letting go. Now bring your awareness up to your wrists, to your elbows, and up to the backs of both of your shoulders. Notice anything that is touching your shoulders. Allow your shoulders to completely relax. Let go of any holding, control, or tension in the backs of your shoulders. As you do, your arms become heavier and sink into the earth below, allowing gravity to take your arms and shoulders wherever gravity wants them to be. Imagine your arms are like two fallen branches of a tree lying on the ground. As if they are no longer attached, they lie by your side, still and at peace, still and at peace. Not this body, not this mind, the witness of your own experience. Now become aware of both of your feet. Notice the position of your feet. Notice any tension in the toes, soles, and ankles of your feet. Let go of any holding, tension, or control. Let gravity take your feet wherever gravity wants them to be. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation, deeper and deeper into surrender. Now bring your awareness up to your calves and up to your knees and through to the tops of your thighs. Let go of any holding, tension, or control, and allow your legs to become heavier and to sink into the surface below you. Deeper and deeper into relaxation, deeper and deeper into surrender. Your legs are like two more branches that have fallen from the tree. They lay by your side, still and at peace, still and at peace. Now bring your awareness to your pelvis. Notice the sensation of the clothes on your skin. If you are covered by a blanket, can you feel it? Notice the muscles below your skin and allow them to relax. Go deeper still, and using your inner eye, look inside your pelvis. Let go of any holding, tension, or control in the organs around your pelvis. Allow the life force energy to flow freely without any obstructions. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation, deeper and deeper into awareness, all the while remaining awake and aware, awake and aware. Now bring your awareness to your lower back and move up to the middle and then the upper back. Bring your awareness to the vertebrae or the bones in your back. Notice any holding, control, or tension in the muscles of your back. Allow them to completely relax. As you do, your entire body becomes heavier and sinks into the surface below you. Letting go of holding, letting go of tension, letting go, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation, deeper and deeper into surrender. Now bring your awareness to your abdomen. Go deeper and notice the layer of muscles below the skin and allow the muscles to relax. Go deeper still and look inside your abdomen. Notice any holding, control, or tension inside the abdomen. Allow them to completely relax. As you do, your entire body becomes heavier and sinks into the earth below you. Letting go of holding, letting go of tension, letting go, letting go, all the while remaining awake and aware, awake and aware. Now bring your awareness to your chest. Notice the sensation of the clothes on your skin. Now bring your awareness to the soft tissue of your breast. Notice the muscles below your skin and allow them to relax. Go deeper still and using your inner eye, look inside your chest and into your lungs. Let go of any holding, tension, or control inside of your lungs. Allow the life force energy to flow freely without any obstructions. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathing in deeper and deeper. Visualize this life force energy flowing freely throughout your body. Letting go of any tension and any holding. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. Deeper and deeper into surrender. Now bring your awareness into the very center of your chest. Become aware of your heart. Let go of any holding, control, or tension inside of your physical heart. Allow the life force energy to flow freely through your heart and all of the vessels within and surrounding it. Now bring your awareness to your emotional heart. Allow the life force energy to flow freely, bringing healing to your deepest emotions. Now bring your awareness to your spiritual heart and feel your connection to the divine heart. Allow the love of the divine to fill your heart. Let it overflow. Let it circulate throughout your entire body. Visualize this love surrounding every cell. Visualize it entering every cell. Let every cell of your body know that it is filled with love and that it is love. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. Deeper and deeper into surrender. Now bring your awareness to your face. Notice your lips. Notice your jaw. Let go of any holding, control, or tension in your lips or your jaw. Let gravity take your jaw wherever gravity wants it to be. When your lips and jaw are completely relaxed, gravity may slightly separate your lips. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Your face is beautiful, soft, and at peace. Your body is in full surrender. Deeper and deeper into relaxation. Deeper and deeper into awareness. Bringing your awareness to your eyes, allow your eyelids to become so heavy that you could not open them even if you tried. Now bring your awareness deep inside of the sockets of your eyes. Let go of any holding, control, or tension in the small muscles deep inside. Letting go, letting go, letting go. All the while remaining awake and aware, awake and aware. Now bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Simply hold your awareness here and feel your connection to the greater whole. Allow the divine light to enter through the crown of your head and flow down towards your hands and your toes. Visualize this light surrounding every cell of your body. Allow the light to enter into each cell. Every cell of your body is now radiating with divine light. Every cell is remembering its true nature as spirit. You are remembering your true nature as spirit, perfect and at peace. not this body, not this mind, the witness of your own experience. Now, expanding your awareness to include your entire body, your arms, your legs, your head, your torso. Let go of any remaining holding, control, or tension, and double your level of relaxation, allowing your body to become twice as heavy, to surrender twice as deeply. Your body is like an onion. Peel off one more layer of holding, control, or tension, and go deeper within. At the very center of your being is a body of light and energy. Allow this energy to flow more freely, all the while remaining 100% awake and 100% aware. Awake and aware. Awake and aware. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Deeper and deeper into relaxation, deeper and deeper into surrender. And now, in this deep state of relaxed awareness, create the ideal picture of yourself. See yourself completely healthy, completely whole, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. See yourself performing any activity that challenges you. See yourself living a life without limitation. Know that your body and mind are perfectly healthy. Letting go, letting go, letting go. All the while remaining awake and aware, awake and aware. And now Let go of your visualization. Know that it is being taken by the divine and being supported to manifest. Take some time now to simply enjoy the bliss of Yoga Nidra. Enjoy the peace. Enjoy yourself simply as you are. Know that the core of your being is perfect and that your body and mind are healing. Not this body, not this mind, not this body, not this mind. And now, as I count backwards from 10 down to 0, you will slowly begin to return awareness to your physical body, to present time and present space. There is no need to hurry, and the count will be very slow. Even after the count is complete, you'll have plenty of time to make the transition. There is still nowhere you need to go and nothing you need to do. 10. Remembering your true nature as spirit. 9. Knowing that every cell of your body is surrounded by love. Every cell is love. 8. Knowing the light of pure awareness radiates from every cell of your body. 7. Knowing that prana is flowing freely through your body and that healing is taking place right now. 6. Knowing that healing that is taking place right now will continue to occur even after this practice is complete. Five, knowing that you can return to the state of Yoga Nidra anytime. 4, taking with you into every day the relaxation and well-being that you are now experiencing. 3, not this body, not this mind. 2, consciousness and joy incarnate, bliss of the blissful am I. 1. Now go ahead and gently open and close your fingers. Go ahead and lick your lips. Zero. Now go ahead and slowly turn your ankles in and out. At your own pace, and when you feel ready, go ahead and slowly return to a sitting position. Take your time. When you're sitting up, if there's a glass of water nearby, go ahead and take several sips. You may sit quietly until you are ready to engage here back with us. May the light of the divine healer illuminate your heart and your mind, and may you always know that you are well. Namaste. Thank you.
That was a beautiful offering. I would love to hear how everyone is feeling. I'm also curious, and in the chat box, you could type a yes or a no, but who in this group has done and experienced Yoga Nidra before? Who hasn't? Okay, Regina knows it. Have not, first time. Beautiful first, very relaxing. First time. Yeah, you know, when we talk about these programs before, there's a lot of first timers. That's amazing. When we talk about these experiences and what we're going to bring to the program for you all, it's really trying to figure out how do we, with so many of us being so different, and we all hold these different experiences and these different traumas, and we carry these different weights. Some of us are caretakers, some of us are on our own, you know, there's so many differing things between all of us. How do we present something as Banyan to the community that everybody can take away from and have some type of healing experience with it? And just that moment of pausing and being guided by such beautiful words by Chantal, but being guided, being in your body, that's medicine, people. That's medicine. That's free medicine right there. And you honored yourself. You honored taking a moment from your day, whether you're getting ready to end your day or start your day, because we're all over the world. You took that moment and that peace, and it was beautiful to witness. And I want to share on the share screen. Never like this, just 5 minutes. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, it's a lot of firsts for people, and that's where we start. And this is why, a lot of firsts, but this is why we have all these choices for you guys over the next couple of days. And I'm going to share this just so I can put it in front of you. So Friday, we're going to meet at 7:30 in the morning. 7:30 to 8:30. These classes will not have the talk before. These will be going right into her Nidra practice. So you come 7:30, bladder empty, ready, and see how your body reacts to it. And it's okay if you fall asleep. It's okay. Then we have Sunday. This is even more of an evening one. And it's going to be different, right? Because Sunday, a lot of us have this time off. We let our walls down. Like, let's see what happens on a Sunday evening. Because what happens to you Monday morning when you wake up? How well do you sleep Sunday night? And there's a lot of variables here. Tuesday, she's going to come and show us a noon Nidra. That one is going to be 30 minutes at 12 o'clock. And Chantal does suggest to come on an empty stomach. So have your lunch ready. So when you finish, you can nourish yourself afterwards. And then Thursday, we're going to do the same thing, 6 o'clock for an evening Nidra, and have some space so Chantal can hear from you all, any feedback, any experiences, any questions. Chantal, do you have anything else to share right now for them? Any advice, anything to look for?
Advice. So typically after doing yoga nidra practice, it's really nice to have a journal by your side, because that really little part where I have you visualize yourself, like your whole body, like different things will come up every time you do yoga nidra practice, and sometimes nothing. You don't need to have an expectation that you're going to have some profound deep downloads and be like, oh my gosh, like an epiphany every time. But it's not uncommon that you do begin to have a like deeper level tapped into your own intuition, and whatever that feels like for you. You might just get some clarity on things. So having a journal and allowing yourself time and space after a yoga nidra practice to sit with how it went is a lovely way to end and wrap up yoga nidra. So give yourself a buffer of at least like 15 to 20 minutes, and don't plan to rush off to the next thing. I know that the noon session might be a little more challenging if it's like that's your lunch break. But even just 10 minutes so that you can just sit with how the session went. If you want to jot some things down or just sit quietly, I think that's a lovely way to kind of like transition out of yoga nidra and back into whatever it is that you need to do next. But yeah, honestly, my advice is to not put pressure on yourself that it needs to look or feel or be any way. It's going to be different every time.
Yeah.
So.
It's going to serve you each time differently, and how you're coming in, but the messages that will serve you at some level if you allow it to. All right, my beautiful humans. Well, we hope to see you Friday morning, bright and early.
Yay.
Bright and early, or I guess depends on where you're at in the world. It's actually where you're at in the world. True. Could be anything, but we hope to see you. You already have your thank you email in your inbox. I just saw it. That's those facts. It's there. So click on the pictures, get the information, and you can access Chantal through all of her connections that are on that takeaway. If you are if you're in town, we have a beautiful program on Saturday, locally, Saturday day, Mindful Eating with Mukta, and that will actually benefit you after some noontime Nidra, going into some mindful eating. If you're not local, we have Netflix and Chill with Brooke, one of our nutritionists and chefs, and she has an amazing Netflix and Chill menu to help you cook. You can register now. The shopping list is given in your registration form. Get your stuff, cook along, or if you just want to peep in and watch, you're still going to get the ebook on how to cook a really cool, from appetizer to a cocktail, healthy meal to impress that significant other in your life. So, all right, my loves, please stay healthy and safe, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Appreciate you all so much.
Bye.
Thanks.